Hey, so you were asking about the shape of an eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. This one is not perfect. That's okay. And then I'm going to think about where the corners of the eyes are going to be. So I'm going to mark it. It's like, it's about there. And different people have different angles to their eyes. But let's go ahead and say there. Then, as I'm going around, I'm going to imagine going over the ball. So your eye is literally a ball. You have an eyeball. So knowing that it's round helps determine the shape of the eye. So here's that tear duct area. And then I'm going to bring this around and bring it to the other side. So I'm going to imagine it's going over the ball, over on the ball, over to the other side. And I'm going to keep it like that. Then for the bottom area, it's going to come up a little bit. And it's going to do the same thing, go around the ball. Like imagine you're going on top of the ball. Hope that one's not quite the angle I wanted, but it's getting there. Now, if I were to have a crease of the eye, it's going to be right along this top line. If I were to have bags under the eyes, it's going to be right under here. Everything falls in that shape of the ball of the eye. Now, I can end this here. The lids are not perfectly flat pieces of paper, so they're going to have a little bit of dimension to them. So I'm going to let that be a little bit dimensional. Also, the iris, so the color part of your eye, the center of the eye, the pupil, all of that is going to be big enough where you don't want like someone's eye to be, obviously this is not the right shape, like that. They're going to look terrified. So we're not going to do that. We're going to actually make that pretty big. And I'm just going to block in a shape, and it's always going to be covered in some way. Now, what I can do is refine this. So that was my general shape. Kind of give it a little bit more definition. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and change my sizing. There you go. So you can kind of see it's starting to look more like an eye. I'm just kind of scribbling that in. And if I wanted to put eyelashes in there, they don't have to be perfect. Eyelashes are not actually perfect. And this is going to be a little bit dimensional. And now it's looking a little bit more like an eye. So I hope that helps on the shape of the eye.